Rightly said. Professor Nalapat, in fact, there is a paucity of people in the West who are anti-Khalistani. You know, of course, we can talk as much as we want about this movement, you know, when it comes to Khalistan. But the fact of the matter is that we need voices in the West as well. And Mr. Chahal was one of those tall voices which seems to be, at this point in time, but not yet confirmed, has been silenced.
Well, I'd like to say, Vineet, that I would first like to convey uh, my condolences to his family and to his friends. And as Mr. Lali so eloquently put it, a grave loss has been suffered by the whole of humanity, frankly, because he was standing. I mean, frankly, the K group, and I think Mr. Lali is the individual whom I have to thank for having told me about, his name, renaming this group the K group, because nothing to do with the glorious concept of Khalistan and with the glorious Sikh community, one of the noblest communities in India and in the world, and who are a pride wherever they settle and a big pride in India as well. So I'd like to say there's certainly a lot of mystery here. He had a huge number of death threats, and he was in apparently very good health. So I would agree that yes, we have to wait till the autopsy comes out. But I think the California police need to do a very thorough investigation, because I mean, California is basically a place where there are these little pockets of these K group elements, basically fueled by the Pakistan military and now supported by China as well. So I'd like to say, Vineet, that I think a very careful investigation needs to be made, putting all these facts in mind. And now the Trump administration is in charge. I hope that that kind of administration will ensure that justice is done to the bereaved family and to the whole of humanity, because what he represented, Mr. Chahal, was humanity. And humanity abhors violence. Humanity abhors any recourse to terror or any form of violence. In fact, humanity believes that everybody should live together peacefully and respect each other. So I think Mr. Chahal exemplified that beautifully, and I'm so glad Mr. Surinder Singh Lali has put it so eloquently based on his meetings with him. And I would only like to say I join in tribute to this very noble individual. But I'd also like to point out, in my view, this is a small number of individuals who have fallen prey to this, but maybe a large number of Vanveri youths. And it's important for the youth to get this message. That's why NewsX said a good thing in pointing it out. But the reality is, one of the noblest communities in India is the Sikh community, and we can all be proud of them, and the whole world can be proud of the Sikhs that are there, and barring, of course, the exceptional elements who do not represent them at all, which is the K group. Thank you, Vinny.